memory verse is Proverbs 14:29. People with understanding control their anger. A hot temper shows great foolishness. We're going to do it one more time. Proverbs 14:29. People with understanding control their anger. A hot temper shows great foolishness.
I'm Zara, and welcome to One Hot Summer. Today we'll be welcoming the talented actor, Nate Adams.
Thank you.
So tell us about yourself, Nate. Where are you from? What is your age and what is your talent?
All right. Hi, my name is Nate Adams, but my real name is Nathaniel. I am 12 years old, and I love acting, and I've been doing it for 3.5 years.
Oh, that's amazing. So what got you into acting?
I watch my funny actors, actresses. I think it's funny and quirky. it just looks so fun that you might want to try it.
Oh, that's cool. So did you come up to your parents and like, I'm gonna be an actor, and they were just like all for it?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So what do you like about acting?
What I like about acting, I love like the gore and like everything. Like you meet new people, famous people. Yeah,
What people have you met?
people I met. I met Jason Momoa, or the
Wow.
guy that played Aquaman.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I met Steve Zahn. He's the dad that played Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Oh, that's so cool.
So awesome.
And I think one of my favorite ones I ever met was probably Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, that's gotta be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, he was probably a giant.
You met
Yeah,
them.
probably. Yeah, he was.
So, what's your favorite actor?
My favorite actor, I like Kevin Harold Martin Lawrence a lot.
Yeah, I like him too. He's
Yeah.
one of my favorite comedians.
What is your favorite character you've played?
Disorders. The young man known as Miles, and Miles.
This is Tally from Brooklyn. Using his internet activity school records and satellite surveillance, Falala was able to ascertain that he is nice and he wants a PlayStation. We're now standing.
I like to play as like the funny guy.
Nice.
So you like a lot of comedic roles?
Yeah, I like that.
So what's your favorite show you've acted in?
Shaq worked on like my show and my movie.
Yeah,
sure.
you can pick any.
My favorite show I worked on was probably C, when I met Jason.
Ooh.
And then my favorite movie I worked on was probably Skyscraper.
Skyscraper. Wow. I
So-
never seen the movie before.
Yeah, I've seen Skyscraper. So tell us about Skyscraper and C.
On Skyscraper, I was the body double of the kid, the black kid.
Like, how about you tell us what C in Skyscraper is about?
So I want to do C first. C, it was really fun. I had to act like a blind kid.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just we started singing, and then I just got an upgrade
Wow.
into an actor, and that means I get lots of money now.
Wow. Do you ever get nervous when you're acting?
Oh yeah, I get nervous a lot.
Oh yeah. So what do you do to calm yourself down?
I just refresh my brain, and just you got this, and I just go and I get it done.
Yeah, you gotta be confident when you're an actor, right?
Yeah.
So, do you do a lot of tryouts and stuff, or do you?
Audition?
Yeah, auditions, yeah.
So, what are auditions like?
Auditions, yeah, they were making rehearse lines, and just you keep going, and then out of it give me 2 kids to 100 kids of auditioning for one part. Yeah, you have to meet the directors, the assistants, and they make kids go over and over again until they find the perfect one for the role.
Do you think you'll ever pursue a career in acting?
I hope.
Ooh,
Yeah, I hope
maybe actor,
Mhm.
professional actor.
Now that we know so much about you, may you please introduce us to your little friend, Gertrude.
Oh, yes. As you can see her well.
Hi, Gertrude.
Hi, can you introduce yourself?
This is Gertrude. She's a Pacific parrot, and she's the smallest parrot in the world.
Wow. So, is she one of those parrots that repeat words back to you, or is she one of them silent?
No, it's just, she does, but not yet, though. Might take a few months or years.
Wow. So, how old is she?
A year and a half years old.
So, is that young for a parrot, or is that middle age?
She's a baby still.
Oh, baby Gertrude.
For 20 plus years.
Wow.
So, where do these parrots come from?
Central America.
Well, it's been nice interviewing you.
Yeah. Yeah, you too.
I hope I
Thank you
get.
for having me.
Thank you for coming to One Hot Summer, and on to the next interview. And now we will be welcoming the skillful artist, Rianne.
So, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Rianne. I'm turning 12 and my talent is drawing.
So why do you like to draw?
I draw to get away from things and to relieve stress or anxiety.
So, what got you into drawing?
I started drawing when I was younger and copied my friends' drawing styles and that's how I got into drawing.
So, what inspires you to make art?
People, nature, and shows.
So, how would you describe your art in 3 words?
Somewhat colorful, cartoony-ish, and realistic-ish.
So, what kind of artists do you admire?
A lot of online artists, especially on Instagram.
What would you like to improve on as an artist?
Probably anatomy in realism and maybe some facial features.
So, would you ever pursue art as a career?
Probably not, because I have other things in mind.
What would you want to be?
Most likely an elementary teacher.
That's nice.
So, can you show us some of your art?
Alright, so in this first clip, it showcases me drawing an anime character from an anime series called Naruto. This character's name is Sasori. He's a part of a group/clan of people called the Akatsuki. Sasori has red hair and he has 2 forms, which is what I drew in the time-lapse and/or drawing. It's somewhat hard to explain why he has 2 forms, which is why I just recommend you to watch the series so it would make more sense. Now from here, I just added more detail into the drawing, which was shading. Now the technique I use of shading is called line shading, which I know a lot of traditional artists use, but other traditional artists may use the smudging technique with the paper towel or your finger. Now, as you can see, I just added more detail into the hair, eyes, etc. And yeah, that's the drawing. In this next clip, it shows me drawing a character that is also from Naruto named Itachi Uchiha, or also known as Uchiha Itachi. Itachi has long black hair, black nails that were painted black, of course, and he is also a part of the Akatsuki, just like Sasori. In this drawing, I also use the line shading technique, which I use for a lot of my drawings, but here's the end result. This last drawing is also another character from Naruto, and his name is Pain. Pain is once again also part of the Akatsuki clan. He has orange hair, purple eyes, and there is a reason why he has so many earrings and piercings on his body. And that reason is somewhat hard to explain, which is why I really recommend watching the Naruto series just to understand more about these characters that I drew.
So what advice would you give to beginner artists?
Just to keep drawing and don't think you're ever bad at art because your skills will increase from there.
Yeah, always believe in yourself.
Hi, Luigi. So how old is he?
He is 4 years old.
Oh, what kind of dog is he?
He's a French bulldog.
What is Luigi like?
Is he a grumpy dog or is he?
He is
a drooling dog.
calm, sometimes playful, and very drooly.
Oh. Well, thank you, Rianne, for coming on One Hot Summer and showcasing your beautiful art. as well as Luigi. Let us remember we are all very special in God's eye, and that we're all given special and amazing talents. We are wonderfully made. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you have talent or a gift or know someone who does?
Well, you're in the right place because One Hot Summer is looking just for you.
One Hot Summer is a place where we recognize young talent like you.
Contact us with the links below. Bye!
Hello, boys and girls. Today, we'll be talking about patience. And yes, it is exciting because we know that patience is sometimes not easy. But before we get into what patience is and the meaning, let us look at two Bible verses that tells us a little bit about patience. And its first Bible verse is Proverbs 14, verse 29. And it says, anyone who has patience has great understanding. The other Bible scripture is Galatians 5, 22 and 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. And these are things that should be growing in our lives as you, boys and girls, grow older in Jesus Christ. So now, let's look at the meaning of the word patience. So patience is the ability to accept delay, trouble, suffering without getting angry or upset. And let's say that again, boys and girls. Patience is the ability to accept delay, trouble, suffering without getting angry or upset. And we know that sometimes it's really, really hard to have patience. But, you know, sometimes mom and dad, they're driving, and yes, there's probably somebody in front of them that's going really slow, or you want to get that light and then the light turns to red and you know you're probably late for work, or you're just running late overall, and you want to get where you're going, and you know mommy would say, oh, come on, right? And you know mommy's not displaying patience at that moment. So you know, boys and girls, patience, if we have patience, mommy and daddy would not say that. And if you boys and girls have patience, you wouldn't say, are we there yet? Or you wouldn't say, why don't you just hurry up? Or you wouldn't ask, what's taking so long? Right? And if we have patience, those are the things that we would not do, right? However, patience is not just something that we get up and we have patience. Patience is a process. Patience is like training. Let's put it that way, right? Take, for instance, our own soccer star, Karina LeBlanc, right? I'm sure she just doesn't get up and go play soccer, right? She has to go through training. And say, for instance, Usain Bolt, I'm sure when he's about to run a race, he just doesn't go and run the race. He has to go into some form of training. And it's same thing with patience. Patience, you have to practice it every single day of your life. And that is why it's important to read and understand scriptures as it tells us, right? That patience, if you have patience, then you'll have understanding, and that's a gift from God. It's also a fruit of the Spirit, and it comes from love and joy, right? And I'm sure you boys and girls want to have the fruit of the Spirit, right? Let us just take a little look back at the memory verse, and it says, anyone who has patience has great understanding. Now this is a homework for you boys and girls. I want you to tell mommy and daddy, why is it so hard for you to have patience? Right? I am sure that they would want to get your input and get an understanding of why is it that on a day it's hard for you boys and girls to have patience. Right? Remember, patience doesn't come by accident, right? And it doesn't happen by chance. It is something that is learned and it's something that is practiced. So go on out there, you boys and girls, and practice your patience. And remember, do not just listen to the word, but be a doer of the word and obey the word. And as I said, for the last time, our memory verse is Proverbs 14:29. Anyone who has patience has great understanding. Have a great day, boys and girls. Goodbye for now.
Now it's time to recap.
We're going to do it one more time. Proverbs 14:29. People with understanding control their anger. A hot temper shows great foolishness.